Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao ragazzi.
So we're having a short webinar today.
Oggi faremo un webinar più corto del solito
I did this video that I wanted to share with you.
perché abbiamo un video che vogliamo condividere con voi alla fine del webinar.
And it'll come directly after this webinar.
Quindi alla fine del webinar Tom vi vuole comunicare qualcosa.
But we had a fantastic week.
Ma abbiamo avuto una settimana fantastica.
You know, you recruiters are back going into the right direction.
I reclutatori unici sono, diciamo, sul trend giusto.
So a number of associate contracts were down, you can see.
La statistica dei nuovi associati è scesa un po' rispetto alla settimana prima.
But you can see we did amazing work with the ones that we did enroll.
Però abbiamo fatto un lavoro fantastico con quelli iscritti.
I'll show you more about that in a second.
E vi spiegherò di più in un secondo.
So here's our top recruiters.
Quindi i nostri top reclutatori sono al terzo posto con 3 nuovi associati iscritti. Abbiamo 3 associati, quindi Francesco Nuvoli, Frediani Alessio e Fen Nadia. Poi al secondo posto con 4 associati iscritti abbiamo Rola Luigi e Donzelli Federico. E al primo posto con 5 associati iscritti Stella Nicole. Bravissimi.
Fantastic.
Fantastico.
So now, last week we made 26 watts.
Settimana scorsa sono stati creati 26 nuovi watt.
5, count them, 5 watt 15s.
5 watt 15.
5, count them, 5 watt 30s.
5 watt 30.
4 watt 60s.
4 watt 60.
And Stefania,
E Stefania Alemano,
group leader.
che ha raggiunto il titolo di group leader.
Phenomenal.
Fenomenale ragazzi, bravissimi.
Now, all right, so like today is Tuesday.
Quindi oggi per noi è martedì.
And we record the CEO webinar on Tuesday.
Perché filmiamo il CEO webinar di martedì.
So it's ready for you on Wednesday.
Per averlo pronto per voi il mercoledì.
So this morning,
Quindi stamattina
I ran the reports
ho ricevuto tutti i report
for the new week.
della nuova settimana in cui siamo.
And this time last week, we had enrolled 31 new associates by this time.
E lo stesso giorno, settimana scorsa, a oggi, stamattina, avevamo iscritto 31 nuovi associati.
But this week,
Ma questa settimana
we've done 41 in the same time frame.
siamo già a 41 nuovi associati iscritti nello stesso periodo di tempo.
Now I'll get this report to you so Francesco can put it on the screen.
E vi farò vedere questo report anche sullo schermo, Francesco ve lo farà vedere.
But the part of it that I absolutely love.
Ma la parte che io amo davvero di questo report,
So all the way from right here, all the way down,
quindi tutti questi nuovi associati,
onto the next page, which I can't get to right now,
fino alla prossima pagina,
okay, is brand new associates.
tutti questi sono nuovi associati iscritti.
All of these associates here at the bottom of the report
Quindi tutti questi nuovi associati che Tom sta indicando
were brand new last week.
sono stati iscritti settimana scorsa.
They came in and they actually now are enrolling new people.
E questa settimana sono loro che iscrivono altri nuovi associati.
Getting everyone to be a customer
Quindi tutte le persone che iscrivono diventano clienti ovviamente
and making them into watts.
e li stanno aiutando a diventare, a raggiungere la qualifica di watt.
You know, I'm a businessman
Ovviamente io sono un imprenditore
and I, along with this beautiful team that works with me,
e ho insieme a me questa bellissima squadra
have been working towards making this dream come true in Italy.
e abbiamo lavorato insieme per rendere questo sogno realtà qua in Italia.
Guys, I've never seen a more positive sign that the dream is coming true by watching this.
E ragazzi, davvero non ho mai visto un segno più positivo di questo, che veramente questo sogno sta diventando realtà.
It's so encouraging.
Mi sta dando tantissima fiducia.
And I'll tell you why I believe it's happening in a few minutes.
E vi dirò perché penso che questo sta accadendo in pochi minuti.
Okay, good. So now last week we had number of active sellers up.
Quindi settimana scorsa abbiamo avuto anche i venditori attivi su, più
And
del
then,
solito.
see, and then the amount of accounts from associates are up again.
E ovviamente anche la statistica delle utenze iscritte è su.
And we have 5 pages, count them, five pages
Abbiamo anche 5 pagine
of people who enrolled accounts.
di persone che hanno iscritto utenze con Italia Gas e Luce.
And here's your top ones.
E i top 3 al terzo posto, Uchedu Eleonora con 14 utenze iscritte, Berti Roberto al secondo posto con 16 utenze iscritte e Legnante Uberto al primo posto con 17 utenze iscritte.
Thank you, grazie. And how about this sexy graph?
E cosa ne pensate di questo grafo, di questa statistica bellissima?
So this is for 13 weeks,
Ovviamente qui vediamo le ultime 13 settimane,
but it's been looking like this for, my God, almost 20 weeks now.
ma è così che sta crescendo da quasi 20 settimane adesso.
Now, if you're new,
E se sei nuovo,
this is the growth of Italian Gas e Luce.
questa rappresenta la crescita di Italia Gas e Luce.
And this is what your residuals are based upon.
E ovviamente le vostre entrate ricorrenti sono basate su questa crescita.
All right, now, I told you, let's just go over here. So here are 6+ winners.
Questi sono i vincitori del gioco delle SEO più utenze.
Guys, this is going to be, we're almost on going to 2 pages here.
Adesso tra un po' andremo su 2 pagine di vincitori, ragazzi. Abbiamo avuto 25 per questa settimana.
See? Now, if I could get this piece of paper here, we have what do they call it? Watt 15 game winner.
Abbiamo avuto un vincitore del gioco del VAT 15, Caterina Iannazzo.
See? 250 extra euros.
Quindi un bonus di 250 euro per te, Caterina.
And then thousands going out in the Watt game winner.
E poi migliaia di euro abbiamo pagato anche per i vincitori del gioco del VAT. Abbiamo avuto 17 vincitori del gioco del VAT.
Okay. Now, here's all the Spark game winners.
Questi sono tutti i vincitori del gioco dello Spark.
I keep putting it all on one page.
Sto cercando sempre di mettere tutti i vincitori sulla stessa pagina.
I think it's like a number 8 font now.
Penso che è su font 8 adesso.
So now, this growth that we're seeing here,
Quindi questa crescita che stiamo vedendo, ragazzi,
every week we are paying out these monies.
quindi ogni settimana noi vi paghiamo questi soldi.
I want to talk about why I feel that we're growing so much.
E vi voglio parlare del perché penso che stiamo crescendo così tanto.
Because we ask you to do some work,
Perché noi vi chiediamo di fare qualcosa, di lavorare su qualcosa.
and if you do this,
E quindi se voi fate questo,
you'll earn this.
guadagnerete questo.
And boy, do you.
E lo state guadagnando davvero.
I'm going to get now. I used to talk about all the veterans and all the big money they make.
Quindi ovviamente prima vi parlavo sempre di tutti i veterani, tutti questi soldi che loro guadagnano.
But guys, I got like 4 pages of people getting paid this week.
Ma adesso ho 4 pagine di persone che saranno pagati questa settimana.
But here's the new people and what they're making in just 1 week of
Ma
part-time work.
questi sono-
Part-time.
Ma questi sono i nuovi ragazzi, sono dei VAT e i guadagni che hanno avuto in una settimana di lavoro. Quindi abbiamo Roberto Massa, un VAT 275 euro. Fabio Chizzini, un VAT anche lui 290 euro. Michele Bolonini, un VAT 330 euro. Poi abbiamo Luca Trivisono, un VAT 370 euro insieme a Eleonora Uchedu, lo stesso guadagno, anche lei un VAT. Poi abbiamo Federico Napoletani, un VAT 380 euro, Daniele Princiotta, un VAT 390, Caterina Iannazzo, un VAT 30, 500 euro, Rossella Piano, VAT 30 anche lei, 720 euro in una settimana.
This is the dream.
E davvero è questo il sogno di cui vi parlavo,
This is the
ragazzi.
promise that we gave you.
È anche la promessa che noi vi diamo.
Anyone who gets involved as a spark, we give them money.
Quindi anche quando inizi come Spark, quando diventi cliente, vieni pagato per questo.
Zero investment,
Non c'è nessun investimento
money just flows your way.
e i soldi ti arrivano da subito.
It's the best message that you could give anyone in Italy.
È il messaggio migliore che puoi dare a qualcuno in Italia se è interessato.
Okay? Because they can show up and in 5:15,
Perché in 5:15,
within like a week or two, put 400-500 euros in their pocket.
quindi in una settimana o due dall'iscrizione puoi guadagnare dai 3 a 500 euro.
And every week it happens over and over again.
E ogni settimana sta accadendo sempre di più.
See? So listen, guys, this is a phenomenal week.
Quindi questa è una settimana fantastica, ragazzi,
And I love to see this expansion occurring.
e mi piace vedere questa espansione, questa crescita che sta accadendo.
Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this short.
Quindi cerco di mantenere il webinar corto,
So I want you to take the time to watch this new video.
perché voglio che prendete il tempo per guardare questo video.
We'll be back next week.
Quindi ci rivediamo la prossima settimana
And until then,
e fino alla prossima,
5:15 forever, baby.
5:15 a vita, ragazzi.
Ciao, ragazzi. So, Tom Cummins here, and I want to take a moment with you and share some advices from a successful person. Okay, and I want to talk about this one word. It's called stress. Now, I get to talk to the different people in associate services, to Simona, you know, the one in charge, and various executives here at the company. And I hear about some of the situations that you guys have out in the field, interacting with the customers, with your downline, and with us here at the company. And I get it. So let's talk about it. So there's a word, call it stress. And generally, I'm going to give a definition that's real to me. Maybe you'll like it. But it's when you get a problem that comes to you and you don't know what to do about it. Okay? And it becomes stressful. All right? And you hear in society these days, people talk about stress and anxiety and all this other kind of stuff. And I'll tell you something. There's no reason for it. No one should be stressful. Now, is it true that you could have a lot of problems on your life? Yes, but there's always something that can be done about it. This is something that you need to hang on to like a life raft. You know, you need to know that something always can be done about it. Now, I want you to look at this graph here. This is a graph that it shows over the last, I don't know, maybe 2 years. Look at this growth that we've done. It is unbelievable, okay? The expansion that you and we have done together is something to be very, very proud of. And if you look at the people who've been working with the group and looking at the monies that they've made for having helped make this happen, it's like okay, because it's been challenging to make this happen, but there's been a reward for it, okay? Look at this other graph, shows how much money has been paid to you associates on a monthly basis. It's a thing of beauty, okay? So yes, the work has been hard, but yes, so has the reward been great, okay? It's supposed to go together like this. Instead of like getting these situations that come from your associates or your customers or the company and look at them with, like you could go, I'm disgusted by it or I'm unhappy about it. I want to give you an idea. Let's take a look. Here's a game of soccer or football, European football. Now, could you imagine how boring it would be if it wasn't two teams going together? If it was just one team, who would show up to see that? You need competition. Here's a GP. Could you imagine if there was only one bike on the entire track? How interesting would it be? Here's Formula One racing. What if there was only one car on the entire track? You wouldn't have, this wouldn't be a sporting event, okay? Guys, if you think that you're gonna come into 515 and you're gonna work with us and we're gonna help make you wealthy and we're gonna help you better your life and there's not gonna be a barrier, someone's lied to you, okay? I'm here to let you know that if there isn't barriers, something's missing, all right? You're not working hard enough. You're not growing enough. If it's just all easy, you're doing something wrong, okay? You have to expect barriers will come. Now, and that's a philosophy that I thoroughly believe in. If something's not going bad, we're not working hard enough, because that's where you get the weak links. You know, the company here is built on links, right? And when you start putting pressure on it, the weak link starts to expose itself. And sometimes they just go, peek, they break. Okay, it's okay with me. Let's fix it, make it stronger, and let's continue putting pressure on it. And this is how you build a business. This is how you build an empire. This is how you make all of this stuff glorious. Go back to this stat. This is how you make this, okay? And it is by putting pressure on things. They go, and they break, and you go, okay, let me get in here, let me fix it, put more pressure on it, and then it doesn't break. You go, perfect. That's what an executive's supposed to do. It's what I do when I show up every day. Where's the weak points? Where's the, you have this thing called an ideal scene, and you find what is missing from it, and we push it in there, and we try to make it better and make it better. It's what I love to do, and I have a phenomenal team here at 515 and Italian Gasaluce to help me. Your president, Jim Bridgeforth, and I, we live and breathe for this, okay? We really, really do. You have one of the most professional teams in all of Italy here building this company to be, it's gonna be world class, guys. It's gonna be world class. That much I can guarantee you. So yes, those guys out there that have these things that you're unhappy about, I'm not asking you to be happy about it. I'm not, because neither am I. But you need to know something is being done about it. And the only way, now this is the other key element here, right? If you're having some problems with some customers, there's only one solution and only one solution only. Get more customers. Doesn't that sound weird? But it's the only solution, guys, because we don't, here's the funny part, we don't mess them all up, right? We have tens and tens and tens of thousands of customers, and most of them go pretty good. It's the ones that we mess up on, they're noisy. They are, okay? So the only solution is you need thousands of them, where maybe 1,800 of them are okay and 200 of them go whoo-hoo. So you still have 1,800 that go okay. It is the only solution, is to have more. You have associates in your downline, and some of them go bink and bink and bink, and they're a problem. You know what you need? More associates. Because not all of them are a pain in the neck. Some of them actually are sane. Some of them want to work. Some of them do work. Some of them do make you money. Some of them do help you. Only way you have to work it is to go get more, okay? And here at the company, I got your back, okay? I have the best team of executives that work, that care, that show up early in the morning, stay late at night. Guys, I have a great team here, and they're there for you. And I'm in here leading them, and I'm gonna make sure I give you my word, I give you my promise that we keep pushing, we're making this happen. And I'll tell you something, guys, about a year from now, you'll come up there and you'll tug on my shirt and you go, Tom, come here. You remember back when? You remember when we were having to deal with that software issue, or we're trying to handle this, or we're trying to handle that? Remember how crazy it was, and look how beautiful it is now? Guys, that's what we're talking about, man, is we're dealing with the future, we're working towards the future, and just hang in there. We will get there. Look at where I can tell you this much, look at where we came from just 3 years ago where we couldn't even put out a boleta without messing it up. We've come very far. We have further to go, but we will get there. And until then, 515 forever, baby.